Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? All right. Give us 1 second, 1 second while we get everybody up here and get the mic passed around. Thank you, everybody for joining. Good to have you. Good to have you.
21, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can. I can. Can you hear me
Yes.
okay?
Yes, I can. I just
Oh,
want to
good
make
deal.
sure.
Good deal. All right. Good deal. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. We are good to go. I think you're back as listener. Are you still a speaker?
Uh, yes, I
Okay.
am.
It shows you. It just
Mhm.
shows you as a listener. It's all right, though. Okay.
Okay.
No worries. No worries. Welcome, everyone, to the, what number is this? Annie, are we on number, what is this, 49,
What-
50?
Like 48.
48. Oh, 48. Number 48.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, everybody. 2 weeks away from number 50. A big celebration. Be a good day. Be a good day. I hope everybody's having a pleasant weekend. We'll just give it a few minutes while we wait for some of our speakers to join us and join in and say hello. And don't forget to tweet the room out and repost all that good stuff. Comment. Make sure we get it spread out a little bit. Let's see, I need to follow my own advice. Go ahead and get that. How you doing today, Annie?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
That's good. That's good. I ain't doing much. Just kind of chilling. It's the weekend, so enjoying the Saturday.
Nice. Is that your new mic?
Yes, 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 yes. It is. It is. I got it. I got it in full effect. Is it working good?
Oh yeah, it sounds really good. Yeah.
Good, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Let's see, we'll give everybody a few more minutes before we then we'll dive into the recap, get everything going. Give it a few minutes for everybody to fill in. It's only 5 past the hour, so only 5 minutes. We'll give them a few more minutes.
Okay. I retrieved the space, so please, everyone, like 21 pauses. Please repost it. So people are aware we're here.
All right. Let's see.
Do you see any invite request to speak
No,
on your
not
end?
yet. Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. Did you vote today?
Yes, yes, I did. I hope everybody else
Cool.
voted. Yes, I
Yes.
did.
Yeah, we're almost close. We're almost there. Let's see.
How many far away? How many votes were away from?
I'll tell you right now. 250 votes
Oh, that's not bad.
away. Mm-hmm.
That's not bad at all. Let me see if search shit is coming.
So I'm gonna message crypto launch and Wadi and DJ. Hopefully they can join us today.
Alrighty, alrighty. No worries, no worries. And we'll give it a few more minutes, y'all, and then we will dive into it. Get it going. Let's see here. While you do that, I need to bring up some statistics myself.
Okay,
Okay.
done.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Is Crypto Man speaking today?
I don't know. I haven't seen him come in.
It's here. Hello, Crypto Man. How's everything? One day you will speak with us right here. I foresee it.
Oh, there's Crypto Lounge. We got Crypto Lounge in the house. Welcome, welcome, bro. Got Dan Mingo. What's up, Dan? See you down there. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Always glad to have you. Reminding Panu. Appreciate all the reminders going out. It's good to have you in, man. Just giving some shout outs in the crowd. Crypto Lounge. Do you need a mic? Annie, I see Crypto Lounge down there. To see
Yeah, I
Steve's
sent
waving.
the invite.
Okay.
Hmm.
You got the invite down there, Crypto Lounge. I don't know if you see it or not.
I see him.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh. I don't see him anymore.
he might have dropped. He might have dropped out and come back in to try to.
Hmm.
Maybe he's having trouble. I know Twitter Space has been really wonky. We did the Web3 one last what's today Saturday, so we did it Wednesday or no Tuesday, I believe Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember, but yeah, it was really wonky. The space was it was hard to even get into the space, much less get up there and get a mic and speak.
Mm, okay.
Twitter being Twitter,
Tell me about
spaces be spaces.
it. Yeah, last week Brian saved us all. He was the last man standing. Uh, he was able to, bring people up, etc. And we couldn't even see the hands up. So
No, no, we couldn't. It was bad. It was space was real wonky.
yeah, he said he's gonna be here around for a half an hour after.
I see Crypto Lounge in the crowd again. Are you still having trouble getting the mic, Crypto Lounge?
I sent the invite to him, but I don't know what's going on.
I'll throw him on. Throw him on invite to see if he can grab it. Just bear with us, everybody. Give us 1 second while we get these mics situated. Get everybody up here and get them ready to go. Give me
Again,
one.
if
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead,
No, go
Annie.
ahead. Oh no, I was gonna say if anyone wants to come up, just send a request and
Yeah. And
we'll
while
accept
we
it.
wait on them, give me 1 second, Annie. I'm gonna run to the kitchen and grab a soda real quick.
All right. Well, in the meantime, the Certic score. Well, I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about it. Uh, we're talking about it earlier on the Spanish space and how we passed Binance on the leader score, a leaderboard of Certic, and today we passed Polygon, which is awesome. So the next one, I don't know. I'm just gonna go by what Sergio's post as a profile pic. So that will be the next target. Just waiting for it. Okay, we have a request. Oh, there you are, Sergio's. I just approved it.
All right, all right. Did we get some speakers up with us yet?
I just accepted Sergio's.
Ah, what's up, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey, buddy.
Hello. Glad to see you
Hi,
again.
Annie.
Yay. Hi.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're still working on Crypto Lounge.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It takes a little bit of time
No
sometimes.
worries. Well, keep if you want to go ahead and keep working on that. It's already 13 past the hour, so I'll go ahead and dive into the recap and
Okay.
we can, uh, we can get that going while you work on the rest of the microphones.
hmm Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
All right, everybody. So we'll dive into the recap, and thank you again for joining and being part of the community hangout. Appreciate y'all spending your Saturdays with us. Could have been anywhere, but you're here with us, so we definitely appreciate it. And excuse me, this is community hangout number 48. This is a weekly recap from February 3rd through the through the 10th, highlighting the latest happenings at PAWChain for our new and old investors and members of our community. Happy New Year to the Chinese community as well. If you are new to our community or have simply been away from the project news for a while, you may have noticed changes to the Paw logo in our pawecosystem.com website. The project has rebranded. The new website has been created from scratch with a more corporate and less meme like feel. After a long wait for Certic to provide us with a score, we finally have it. As of today, the score is 92.86, which is outstanding, and ranks us 20th overall on the Certic leadership dashboard. So, in case you haven't checked it or anything like that, we today we actually overtook Polygon. So they're, I believe, point four behind us. So we took them for the 20th spot. So we are in the top 20. We're ahead of BNB. We're ahead of OKX, and we are now ahead of Polygon. So the next contender should be, or and I believe the Open Network. So we're in some great company. So we're moving on up slowly but surely, and that's just a great milestone. If you haven't seen all the Polygon tweets here lately, the past few days, the beta version. Oop, hang on one second, y'all. I got a jet flying over my house. I live right next to a military base, so pardon if you pardon the interruption if you hear it. The beta version of PawChain is currently being tested by the development team and awaiting public release. Chain is set to be the next big meme coins blockchain, and for what reasons? Extremely low gas rates, security. Our chain will be audited by CerTic and Hacking Club, and also be in a continuous monitoring programs. They both offer a continual monitoring program, meaning at all times we'll have CerTic and Hacking Club monitoring our blockchain. So anything that's exploited, any exploitations that take place, they'll contact the team, the core team within. I mean, you're talking minutes, 2 to 5 minutes. Have a meeting on how to progress and move forward and get the situation taken care of. So it's a great program to be in, and that's also, aside from the bug bounty going through Certic, so there's a lot of great programs that's going to provide great security coming from those organizations. Projects that deploy the liquidity on Paul Chain will simultaneously become cross chain. Why is it beneficial? Being exclusive to one chain limits accessibility, marketing opportunities, and potential investors. Choosing to become multi-chain with Paul will allow projects to scale the scope of their project to new heights with simplicity and security. By the way, if you want more information on cross-chain interoperability, Finance Academy has great articles on the topic, and they really do. And it's a great thing if you dive into it. We'll talk here in a minute about interoperability. We'll speak more about it. I'll tell you about it, but we'll move on. In in fact, we had a preview of the Paul Chain block scanner, which is running in our internal test environment, and the user interface is subject to change. On February 6th, Paulchain and StealthX collaborated on a blog titled Crypto Exchange 101. I hope you enjoy it. Besides being one more tool that can be shared with your family and friends, I hope you enjoy it. I'm sorry, I apologize. Besides being one more tool that can be shared with your family and friends and general public to have a better understanding of what cryptocurrency exchange houses or really are. 2 days later, on February 8th, Paul Chain gives us a preview of the block scanner with a revamped look and feel, which I hope y'all got to see that. That was a really cool preview. And I was really appreciative to see that. And the best part, notice what everybody waits for, the best part of it all, the giveaways. So we have two giveaways from two community members. One from Raboshi Nakamura is giving away 10,000 USD in Paul at 1 billion market cap to one lucky winner. Small Whale, who is also giving away 10,000 USD, $10,000 USD in Paul at 12 billion market cap to one lucky winner. And then we have FATFO 365 has a giveaway for the winner of their contest consisting of 50 billion of Paul they have in flex staking in addition to the accumulated rewards. You can win them if you follow the rules in their posts. Updated rules are record yourself on screen getting the 50,000th vote at skynet.certic.com, of course, Project SpotSwap. And you must follow at PawChain and reply with hashtag make it multi-chain and hashtag Certic50K. And always remember, we are a one token ecosystem. So there's no other tokens, no other things coming out. And that's just, yeah, one token ecosystem. So it's just going to be us. And that's it. So that'll be, I think that's pretty much the reminders. Let me see here. Yeah, we are the one token ecosystem. Stay safe. Practice wallet maintenance, and yeah, that was it. That is it for the recap. And what we're gonna oh, the interoperability part. Before we dove into the weekly thoughts and what jumped off the pages, I'll go ahead and just give mine. So the interoperability is not you know the the vision of Paul Chain is to have the hub work on every chain at the same time, as opposed to building a DApp that'll work on multiple chains, but it's only going to work on one at a time. So there's a little bit of difference between blockchain interoperability and interoperability and interoperable blockchain. So there's kind of two different differences. So not to be confused. And what blockchain is looking to do is actually connect and be blockchain or have a blockchain that's interoperable with all blockchains and connect them. They're not looking to just build something that's operable on every other blockchain, if that makes sense. So there is a difference. There's things that are made. There's software and there's dApps that are made to work on every chain, and they call that blockchain interoperability. But really, what they're doing is building something that's going to work on one blockchain at a time, and that's not what PawChain is building. PawChain is building the hub that's going to work on every chain simultaneously. So that's the real nature of the interoperability. Whenever and that's what they speak. That's what they mean whenever they speak of interoperability. So I recently was kind of confused by that, so I just wanted to make sure I kind of clarified that for some because I know it's we hear that a lot. We hear what is it, blockchain interoperability and what does that mean and what is exactly does that mean? So it's going to be something that's going to work everywhere at the same time simultaneously, not something that's made to work on every blockchain. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? So I hope that if there's any questions on that, feel free to come up and ask. And yeah, the floor is open. So we're gonna go around and kind of just talk about what jumped off the pages for us this week. And y'all know the drill. Do what we normally do. So if you have anything, any questions, remarks, comments, any concerns, please feel free to come up and give us a holler. And let's see what we can do about them. All right. So we're gonna start with you, Mr. Sir. I think you're the only one up here with me, brother. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you as always. What jumped off the pages for you this week, man? Let's talk Paul.
Thanks. Yeah. Two main things for me would be the updated, the continuously updating score for us on Certec, which is amazing. Um, Having just surpassed BNB chain, and then today was Matic Polygon. Just absolutely amazing to see that. I'm super happy to see that. Again, showing the hard work and determination of the developers in the PAW project. Having said that, again, we do have to be mindful of our own wallets and do wallet safety. But uh, on their end, as the developers, yeah, you couldn't ask for better than this. And we're still the number or the top ranked silver KYC badge project. I think we're fifth out of all KYC badges and number one for silver, which, fingers crossed here, but to get the gold KYC, in addition to heightened security, but also our score would more than likely see another increase there. So yeah, it's a great ride. I love seeing it go up. Every day I check, it's going up. And as we talked about in any Spanish space, um, just take a look around, right? Who are we surrounded by? I mean, look at those projects. It makes me kind of chuckle a bit I mean, like in a good way, looking at our score and then looking at the other scores and then looking at the names of those projects and then looking at their market cap and then looking at our market cap, thinking,
Hello, bro.
right,
Nice
like
to meet you.
we're you know we're very early. I know everybody hears that all the time, but obviously very early in a very secure project. And the other thing would be for the voting on Certec, which again, outstanding community effort. Um, Almost at the 50,000 votes, and again, an outstanding community member, FAFO 365, giving away the 50 billion PAW. That's an awful lot of PAW, and the W PAW rewards to go along with it. So I'm really, really just very proud of everybody who has continued to vote, continued to share the information about voting, not just to win the 50 billion. I mean, we all would love to win that, but realistically, we're all going to end up being winners anyway, because after the 50,000, I believe we get some form of a discount or something for a Certec service to, further increase the security of the project. And it's just like a sort of a circle that keeps going around, but keeps increasing and improving everything. So yeah, those are the two main things. And what you said there, 21, I'm not even going to attempt to try to talk about interoperability. You did a good job of explaining it there, and I think you made it quite clear. Um, the difference, right? The difference of what PAWChain is aiming to do compared to what is already out there. I just every day I'm waking up, going through the social media, checking to see if I can try the beta. We all know, it takes time. These things take time. And since it is a one of a kind thing and a first of a kind thing, there's going to be some hiccups along the way. But again, I appreciate the fact Steve is always letting us know what's going on. There was an update earlier today about the L1, and I can't really quote it here. I don't remember it exactly, but long story short, they had to reset. They're going to have to reset it. Okay. I mean, you can look at that two way, like one of two ways, I suppose. You could be really upset saying, oh, geez, oh no, we have to wait longer. But the good news is they're fixing it, right? They're fixing it instead of just releasing it. And they're letting us know what they're doing. So, I mean, you can't really ask for any more than that. In a perfect world, everything would just run along super smoothly and we wouldn't have any weights or anything. But we all know in our own personal lives, I don't think anything ever really goes like that. So it's just another thing along the way that we're just going to have to, just wait and get through. And in the meantime, while we are waiting, the voting and the ever increasing Certex score are things, to focus on the positive here. Yeah, and so that was pretty much it for me. Thanks.
No problem, man. Thanks for the
Hello,
contributions and thanks for being here with us again another Saturday. And I always appreciate having you, brother. It's always great to have you up here with us. All right, Miss Annie, I can't see exactly who our speakers are, but I know we got what
Um,
was that? Fabicar Jacob,
yeah, Fabakar
his
has
name?
his hand up. Hmm.
Okay, let's give him a minute. Mr. Fabicar, welcome to the space. I think it's your first time in here. Anything jump off the pages for you for Paul this week, or what you got?
I'm glad to join with you in space, my brothers. I'm from Gambia, located from West Africa.
Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Are you a Paul community member? Yeah, are you a Paul community member or?
Oh, I'm having here a bad connection. I'm not hearing you well.
No worries, no worries. We're just asking if you're a Paul community member.
Yes.
Good, good. Okay, okay. Well, welcome, welcome, man. Thanks for stopping by. Did you have any questions or? Do you have any comments or concerns or anything for the space?
Yes, I'm joined with you in space. I'm here sitting, enjoying your space.
All right, man. We definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. So we'll circle back around to you in just a few and see if you have any more contributions and everything. And in the meantime, if you don't mind, if you put your mute your mic on mute for us while we circle around and hear from everybody else, we'll come back to you. But good to have you. Thanks so much. Thanks for so
Yes.
much for stopping by. Good to have you up, man.
Thank you. Thank you so
No
much.
worries.
Thanks for appreciating,
No worries.
for being your brother.
No worries. No
Yeah,
worries.
thank you so much.
No worries. Glad to have you. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome.
Uh,
All right, Miss Andy. What?
what's the name again? What's the name again? Sorry.
I'm sorry. Was
I say what's the name again?
Paul? You mean Paw Swap?
Sorry?
Are you talking about PAWChain?
No, I'm asking what's your
Oh,
name?
oh,
What's your
21. I'm
name?
sorry, 21. My name's 21. Sorry about that.
Okay. And which country are you from?
We're here. We're here from in the United States.
Miami.
No, 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 not Miami. Just United States.
United States. Okay. Nice country. Nice country.
Thank you, thank you. All right, brother. We'll hang out.
Yeah.
Feel free to hang out up here if you want for a little while. But we're gonna move on to some other speakers and see what they thought about this week's news for Paul.
Thank
But
you.
feel free to hang on to your mic, and if you have any contributions, just raise your hand. All
Okay.
right, brother.
Okay. I'll do that,
All
bro.
right. Thanks so much for joining us. Welcome again.
But can you please? I follow you. Can you please follow me back?
Yeah, yeah. I'll get to that just after the space, man. We'll get to that. All right, man. Well, thanks so
Okay.
much.
Thank
Thanks so
you.
much for joining. Glad to have you again, brother.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you,
No
brother.
worries.
Thank you so much.
Miss Annie, I can't see who
Thank you.
our speaker is up here with us. Who do we got next?
Okay. I'm glad to connect with you, bro.
Sure, sure. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so the next, I don't have any Chester shells. I
Okay.
have an, I did send the invite to Crypto Lounge, but it's not. I don't think he got it, or maybe he
All right.
can't join at the moment.
Oh
So,
well. Oh well.
hmm
No worries. Okay. Well, so we went over the recap, and let me see. I think we'll just. I know everybody's kind of waiting on mainnet stuff like that. Everybody, don't worry, it's coming. It's being prepared. It's being built beautiful, nicely. So kind of touch on that. Get put everybody's minds at ease for a little bit. We're definitely gonna touch on that.
hmm
Did you have anything this week, Annie? What jumped off the page for you for this week, Paul?
well, it's well, before I say anything, please, Crypto Lounge, please, can you please, if you're trying to, oh wait, I gotta request it. Request. Um, Someone requested Tiger.
Yeah, I approved it. I approved it,
You
Annie,
did?
just in case.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I
So
think
what?
Brian too.
Okay. So the what jumped out? Oh, Jeff Campbell is here too, and
We got Crypto Lounge up. Crypto's a lounge up. Might be up there
oh,
with us,
he is
right? Yeah,
awesome. Is it?
it looks like it. Yeah.
I don't see him
Hi,
as speaker. Hello,
hello.
is this Tiger?
Yes, just I tell you one things. I love Bow. I love Bow so much, and thank you.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Glad to have you. Thanks for stopping by, man, and welcome. Glad to have you in the Paul community, and glad to
Thank
have
you.
you, man. Always welcome. Any Paul community members are always welcome to come up and say hello and introduce themselves. So thank you for that, and welcome. Glad to have you.
How how did you know? How did you find out about Paw Tiger? Can I ask you that question? Was it here on Twitter or Reddit or CoinMarketCap? We're just always curious to know. Mr. Tiger, can you hear me?
Hey, can anyone hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can. Shows, you can hear me. Crypto Lounge, you can hear me. Everyone down there, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think. Okay, shows. I can't hear 21 or Annie. Annie obviously looks like she got rugged.
Yeah.
Elon's on the fritz yet again. I wish he would stop posting about politics and actually work on fixing X and making this stuff better. What a joke. Hey, 21, can you hear me, man?
he
Okay, 21's
he
gone.
just dropped
All
off.
right, here
Yeah.
we go. All right.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, Crypto Lounge.
Yeah, I had a hard time getting in. Hard time, but I think I'm in. I finally broke through the firmament. I think we're in. Yeah, it's pretty rough,
Hello,
man.
brothers.
I don't understand.
Hello, brothers.
Hey, how we doing?
Yes, brothers. If you don't mind, I want to share my situation with my family. Sorry for on cropping.
Yeah. Gee, look there. Brian just dropped off too.
Yeah, I think the space is it's corrupt. I think the connection is corrupt.
Yeah, something's not right. Okay, 21's back, maybe.
Yeah, it says he's. Yeah, I think it's a speaker. It looks like he's coming back. I see
All right.
Brian.
Yeah, I'm
And
back. Can you
Annie's
hear me,
back.
Crypto
Tiger's up
Lounge?
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
can,
Annie.
I can hear you, Brian. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
hear
can
you
hear you,
now.
dude.
All right,
I think
bet.
I
All right,
just
cool,
heard
cool.
Annie
Sorry,
too.
guys.
So
Sorry, y'all.
sounds good.
Okay, good, good. Okay,
All right,
awesome.
there we go. Annie's back. Good. There we go.
Oh my goodness. So sorry guys, everyone. Oh okay, so
It's the
everyone's here.
Matrix.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
Crypto
know.
Lounge. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you.
Yes.
I think we took the wrong pill, right?
I don't know about Crypto Lounge. I haven't heard back from him.
Yeah,
Can you hear
I can hear you,
I
21.
can hear you,
I
Annie.
don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think 21 can hear me. I can hear pretty much everybody.
okay. 21, can you
Yep.
hear
Yeah, I
Michael?
can.
I'm sorry, Crypto Launch.
No, I can't hear Crypto Lounge. Can you?
He can hear you, but you cannot hear him.
Yeah, we can hear
Can
him,
you
man,
hear
but
him?
you
Yeah.
can't hear him though.
I can hear everyone. That's good.
Shit. Shit.
Okay. Penguin's here too.
Yes.
Um, awesome. Okay. Mr. Tiger, is he? Are you still here?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, perfect.
Really,
Yeah, there you
I am.
Beautiful.
I am from Iraq, and my English is not very good. Uh, I would like to tell you through Google Translator uh, that I am always with you and supportive, and I love the PAW project. I think we uh, we need more expansion on X Twitter.
I mean, we are pretty active at X, yeah? We're just a big family there. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We're glad to have you here, Tiger. So you're from Iraq. You listen. I'm not from here either. My English is not the greatest, but it's as long as we get our message, our idea out, right? So don't worry about that.
Hello, my dear brothers and sisters. If you don't mind, I want to share my situation with my family.
Hey guys, can you guys get put back down Fabricard to the
Someone is
listener?
echoing hard.
go. Yeah, we
Yeah.
have like massive feedback
Yeah,
going on right now.
yeah. uh, it's fine now, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going through the. We're cleaning this up. So if you take the mic and you want to speak, raise your hand.
And while you're not speaking, please mute yourself so we don't get that feedback. All right. So we can continue with the space, as smooth as possible because, like Brian said, sometimes I guess I don't know what Elon's doing, but I hope they're working on it to fix those bugs. And I know on PC definitely I'm staying away from the PC because for the spaces because it's not helping. I think it's better being on mobile for space. So okay, great. 21 paw rugged, but he's gonna come back up. So let's continue. I'm gonna go around just waiting for him and just get our comments in. So Michael, why I keep saying Michael? Crypto Lounge. I'm sorry.
No, it's
Uh,
okay. It's okay.
what's your
Yeah, most people, I introduce myself as Michael too on the video, so it's okay.
Can
Thank
you
you.
hear me, Annie?
Yes, we can. Can
Ah,
you guys
finally. So
hear him?
sorry, y'all too. So good.
Okay,
Good
awesome.
Yeah, I
somebody too.
got you. Good deal. Good deal.
Yep.
Good, good. All right, cool, cool, cool beans. All right,
Thank you. So
all
you want
right.
to take over to anyone?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't mind. I'll start back over. No big deal. All right. So we got, and then I can actually see who's speakers. So we got Crypto Lounge, we got Tiger, Shields, and that's where my speakers end. Is that correct, Annie? And we got JT.
Uh, yes. So let me
Okay, cool,
see.
cool. I
Yeah,
just want to
I'm
make
in
sure.
Mhm.
here too.
Okay, yeah, I got you too. And then that's where the speakers end. So I just want to make sure. All right. So and we
And it
got.
looks like Brian just popped in.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I see him popping up. Okay, cool. So we got Sir Shields. So Crypto Lounge, are you all settled and everything, brother? You good?
Yeah, yeah, we're good to go, bro. Good to go.
All right, cool. Did you already give your recap? Did you already give your what jumped off the pages for you this week, Paul?
No.
No, we were kind of like getting everything calibrated and kind of settling
Okay.
down the matrix, things of that nature. But I think we're
Well,
good.
that's where we left off. So I had you next up in line, brother. If you want to go ahead and small introduction and tell us what jumped off the pages for you this week, and welcome, welcome.
No, I appreciate it, man. Everybody, I hope you guys are having a good weekend too as well. Hope the weather's good where you guys are at, and it seems like the space is we're getting there. You know, it's calmed down, and I know you guys are talking briefly because I was in, but I wasn't able to get in as a speaker. But I heard kind of the conversation, and it looks like everything is going as planned. You know, things are getting worked out. When it comes to the chain, when it comes to deployment, I know you talked about the UI, which is subject to change. I've seen pictures and little videos of that as well. So it's good to know that everything is rolling, and it's a lot. It's a lot. What's going on right now and what the devs are dealing with? It's a lot, guys. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're not just dealing with deploying an L2. Like you see this across the board. New L2s popping up. Every once in a while you see a new layer one or some type of a distributed ledger. This is this is a bit bigger. This is a little larger than what we're used to seeing, and they're deploying all this stuff at one time. So not only you're in the debugging phases with L2, you have L1, you have L3, and then that bridge infrastructure dealing with rollups, factors, EVMs, zero knowledge. There's so much. These guys are dealing with so much. So patience is key, and we just got to support this dev team, man, because what they're about to put into fruition is something different and something that we've never seen before. And I commend them for it. And they got my support, and I know they have your support as well as the Paul community. So I'm looking forward to that. And as far as Certec, let's just speak on that just for a little bit. That score, I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, it's going to keep going up. And I see the voting is almost 250K, which is beautiful. I see Ellen all the time and the rest of you as well, really pushing that narrative. And that's great because someone mentioned the actual Twitter presence, the X. I still call it Twitter. I don't give a shit. It's Twitter to me. So that's like etched into my brain. Twitter, Twitter. I'm trying to call it X, but I just can't. But I've seen that all week. The Twitter, the X. I'll try it, guys. The X presence is there. You can see it every time I go. Log on. I see Paul. I see people talking about Paul. I see images in media about Paul. So we're there, and we're also in Discord too, guys. So and Discord is the ground zero for information. So I think. Eventually, we'll branch off into other mediums. We have a Reddit presence as well, but I think that is going to expand as the ecosystem is deployed. So I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to it. Now, Certec, again, just briefly to get back to that, I think we're going to continue to go up, especially when things are deployed. So that is going to snowball as well. And you know, as I always say, when it comes to the future, when it comes to the institutional investors, real business-minded people moving, kind of segueing from the stock market, going in, coming into crypto as the regulations are applied, I think this is where they're going to go to actually for legitimacy, to actually see where to plant their money. And we know that money is long. It's not just, chump change. We're talking big time money, big time investments. They're going to go to Certec leaderboards. They're going to go to hacking, things of that nature, real esteemed audited platforms. And this is where they're going to get their information from. And I think PAW is going to be top 10 going into the future. And the eyes are going to be on PAW as well as others. But I think PAW is going to be the center of that top 10 going into the future. That's just me. I know a lot of you probably don't share that same sentiment, that same feeling about it, but I just feel strongly about that because what's under the hood here.
Definitely, definitely, man. Great points. Great points. And I'm glad it brought me up a point too. We were just talking about God, what were we talking about too the other day? I think I lost my train of thought when you were talking about so much, but you made a great point that made me reminded me to make another point too. And I completely I lost my train of thought, but I'll remember it here in a second. But great points, man. Always,
It's all
always
good.
great. Thanks for contributing too, man. Always appreciate it. Good to have you. Good to
Oh
have you.
yeah, always, man. I'm always here, always going to be here. And
Definitely,
just to
definitely.
put the
Yeah.
little market touch into it. If you guys didn't know, Bitcoin it is showing signs of life. So going into this, we're 64 days out from the halving. Bitcoin is really showing signs of life. It's percolating. It's I think it's about to break out, and the ETF markets are really looking great. We're seeing what we wanted and what we hoped for back in January the 12th when these things were approved, and we seen this, the small pump and then the huge dump. I think we're finally seeing this settle down and everything is starting to really start churning and going into the point to where we're going to see nothing but gains when it comes to the ETF markets and BlackRock, ARK, Bitwise, even Van Eck. I just seen a couple hours ago. Fidelity, which is one I never even thought that would really be in the top five, leading this inflow charts that I'm looking at. That's great. So you couple that with the having, with what's going on with Paul, it's a perfect timing to be deploying this technology. Perfect timing going into 2025. So
No doubt, no doubt, man. And that did remind me too. You were speaking of the L1, L2, and L3 coming out at one point in time. Um, and it is. I was actually just speaking with a project the day before yesterday, and they were we were speaking about the bridge and everything, and they were questioning about building on PawChain, and we were discussing it a little bit, and the layer three, the listening nodes, being able to update that ledger across all chains at one time really is revolutionary. And I can't remember exactly what detail you spoke of that made me think of that, but it connected. But man, being able to update across all those ledgers and across all those chains at one time really is revolutionary. It's
yeah,
really
yeah,
something of the future. And, whenever you spoke of the technology coming out, it just made me want to kind of reiterate that because I wasn't really. I mean, we know what listening nodes are and stuff like that, but just to be able to spend money from one bank account and just have it update the money in your pocket. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. So I mean, that's just a little small example I heard the other day. I thought was really cool. But I
yeah.
just
The
thought,
the
yeah,
embedded innovation within this project is amazing, bro. And that's
it,
just a
it
small sliver. What you're talking about? That's just like a little corner, just a sliver of the innovative factor of this platform.
and it really is, and just the way that they and the way they and the way they got that to kind of interoperate and operate interoperate together, it just shows the potential of what the blockchain can do. So if you're building,
Mhm.
not so much like it's cool to and I know projects love to build great utilities, and that's fine, but I just don't want everybody to forget that although we have some remarkable and outstanding and beneficial utilities to the entire crypto space, this blockchain potential is just going to blow everybody out of the water for the potential that it has to reach different. I mean, to reach every avenue of the globe, really, from retail to business to online transactions to moving data. I mean, there's businesses around all that stuff. Just as an example, the medical field. The medical field uses
Yeah,
technology to move data like no other. So if they can move data up and down the blockchain a lot faster and a lot smoother and a lot safer, well, then there you go. Just a small example of what the potential of the blockchain. So this is kind of why we get so excited. It's not so much always
which
about
yeah,
utilities and stuff. the potential of the technology we have in our hands. It's pretty great.
No, when I say it's all, and I don't mean to take up too much time. When I say it's so much here, I'm not joking, guys. And I'm speaking in terms of a developer. If I'm coming in with a DeFi platform or a gaming platform or a NFT platform that's using this new technology ERC 404, which is not even been approved yet by the EIP protocol, but it's coming. We're talking about bundling ERC 20 and ERC 721 all together is one umbrella, binding ERC tokens to NFTs. You implant that type of code onto this ecosystem, and it's going to do wonderful things. And DeFi platforms as we know them today, you implant that into this ecosystem, you're going to reach out way more. The exposure for a DeFi platform is extraordinary, and you're talking about that. Just to your point, DeFi platforms are going to flourish big time under this umbrella on this foundation because of the cross-chain, multi-chain functions here. Automatically, they become cross-chain. Automatically, that's big for a DeFi platform, especially if you're giving out DeFi loans and that's your practice, or any type of DeFi function. With endowed with this type of technology. You're building on this. I think the developers really don't understand the benefits yet because they're not building on it. But once they do and that word of mouth gets out, one developer tells another developer, "Hey, this is great. You might ought to come check Paul out." That's when you're really going to see this snowball.
Exactly, exactly, and just kind of just to reiterate one of your points, and then from here, I'm gonna come over here to you, JT. But I just wanted to add something real quick. Just what we talked about earlier. You're absolutely right. The goal is to build interchain operability. In most other chains and projects are building interoperable chains, and the difference. And I was trying to explain this earlier, but it wasn't quite as clear as I wanted it to be. Ours is interchain operability means our central hub works with multiple chains at the same at once at the same time, as opposed to an interoperable chain just means that they have a DApp that can work on multiple chains, but but only one at a time. So there's a big difference between that. So I just don't. I want to always make sure I reiterate the clarity of that, of having a chain that can work with other chains at the same time, as opposed to just having something built on a chain that happens to be the same software you need to work on that chain or to work on that chain. And that's the big difference in what we're building here. So yeah,
No doubt, that is a byproduct of deploying on the PAWChain. There's no additional needs there. All you have to do is deploy on it and enjoy the benefits and the incentives. It's
exactly.
beautiful, man.
It is. It is. All right, brother. I'm gonna circle back around to you. We're gonna give JT a few minutes up here to see what jumped off the pages for him, man.
Oh yeah, what's going on, guys? Always love to hear the conversation from Crypto Lounge. Always brings a real good conversation on the table, so appreciate that input. No, yeah, I mean, obviously, all eyes on the Certec score right now. Just keeps chugging right along, and I think that's impressive. I was saying in the Spanish channel earlier about how look at the competition, look at the people we're up against, look at the market caps and the big names that we're up against. And I think like a lot of the problem that Paul is having, if you could even consider it having problem, is that the technology is ahead of itself. So people don't really understand how great this is going to be. It's like the aggregator working within the network. It's constantly balancing, constantly making it even between all chains. That is revolutionary. And once people start to really understand the idea of what's happening, I think it's like Ethereum. Like, we're gonna be a launch pad for other coins. There's only two. Well, yeah, right now, but until we start launching them, once you see this in action, it's gonna speak loudly.
Definitely, definitely, man. Definitely. And that is, and I think it will. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It will scream in volumes. There's a lot being built in the space. Well, I mean, I don't really know how to say that properly. There's a lot of attempts to build in this space right now. So to actually see something come forth and have a tangible product that's not only going to be a tangible product, but be an innovative, tangible product. I don't think the space is ready for that. Everybody's just happy to see something be delivered, but to see something be delivered, it's like you said, generations ahead of its time. I just think it's going to be, yeah, it's going to blow some minds, including my own. So yeah, great points, man. Great points. Great to have you. Thank you so much. We'll circle back around to you as well. So we got Tiger, we got Crypto Lounge, and you have to work with me, Annie. I can't see who we got speakers. Is Mr. Campbell a speaker up here today?
Let me
Yeah,
see. One second.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, man. Do you have anything this week for Paul? Anything that jumped off the pages for you as far as news or recaps or anything?
Yeah, so one question and one recommendation. The question, are we going to be able to create tokens on the L1 PAWChain?
You mean the test net or the actual mainnet?
The mainnet when the
Yeah,
time comes. Yeah.
yeah. That's what it's for to build on. So you will be able to you actually be able to do both. You'll be able to do you'll be able to create tokens on the test net when it comes out. So if you've never done it before, I would advise getting down with the test net, kind of play with it a little bit, learn the process, work yourself through it. It's really easy. It's not really hard. And then when mainnet comes out, you'll be able to go forth, buddy. Just whatever you can dream about, launch it, build it. If you got it, build it, man.
Okay, that's good to look forward to. The recommendation is maybe someone can create one of those crypto lending platforms where you lend and borrow cryptocurrency and then get rewards for the transactions, etc. That might be a good utility to throw on for our token here.
You mean like a lending platform for you to use your crypto as collateral?
Yeah, that type of thing. Yeah.
Yep,
Um,
it's in the roadmap for the future, buddy. They're already 2 steps ahead of you, so yeah, it's in the roadmap. They are looking into it. So just about basically any financial. I don't want to say financial. I guess benefit that you could find like with a traditional banking system, you will be able to find with not a banking system but a traditional CEX. You will be able to find with PAWChain. PAWChain is more of a decentralized CEX more than anything. So just to kind of put it in perspective for you. So anything you see out there that's grabbing your attention now, you can best believe PAWChain will have it.
Okay, right on. Cool. That's all I wanted to throw out there. I'll drop down now. Thanks.
Hey, no worries at all, man. Glad to have you. You're always welcome. If you can hang out if you like, and in case you have any more questions. But yeah, thanks for having you. Thanks for coming up, man. Appreciate it. Did you have something, Andy? I'm sorry.
no, it's what you said. I was gonna. I don't know if you saw it on Discord, but yeah, that you answered, Jeff, on that one. That's what I wanted to say too. So I make sure you got it. So, but yeah, go ahead. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I sent you a screenshot of the speakers. At the moment, there's nobody else. Oh, 21 is reconnecting. Okay, got right. Let's see if he comes back. Hopefully, yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, loud
Okay,
and clear.
perfect.
Yes.
Awesome.
Loud.
Thank you. Okay, 21, you're back. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but so yeah, go ahead. I just wanted to make sure you got that answer for Jeff Campbell.
Hey, do you guys mind if I hop up here? Can you hear
Um,
me okay?
yes, go ahead.
Yeah, loud and clear, bro.
Awesome, wonderful. All right, so after 25 minutes of mic checks, I think we finally got this figured out. We're dialed in. This feels good. Crypto Lounge, man, always good talking to you, hearing what you have to say. JT, my boy, been following me around. I got a couple of stories, and a lot happened this week, guys. A lot of exciting things. I had some more time during the day this week, so I decided to do some more networking, and I've been reaching out to just random spaces, crypto spaces around X, and talking to other communities, learning about their projects, what they're building, sharing what we're building, how it can benefit their ecosystem, how it can benefit our ecosystem, kind of like building relationships between these communities. And another thing, I got up on the Crypto Whales pitch show. I was the last speaker up there, had a little bit of time at the end, and we received some valuable knowledge from a lot of the panelists about what they expect from a project, how to pitch our project, what they're looking for in a project. I was able to get a nice shameless 20-second show in there. I got that thing down pretty good now. So, and the guy laughed and he liked that. And they seemed generally interested. Like they were asking questions about it. And I started to go on this run because a few days before, I listened to a space with Wendy O. She is one of the whales on the Shark Tank, or on that Killer Whales And it was pretty much just a space explaining her what she does, how she got into Web3 and all that stuff. And I posted a question down in the comments. I asked her, not expecting her to respond, what's the number one thing a new project or a new community should do to build their footprint, to expand, to grow? And she said one word, and it was networking. So I took that to heart, and I am now doing my best to network between communities, build bridges. And if you find out, if you're just willing to listen, there are a lot of good projects out there, and a lot of people are looking to work together. They're tired of this tribalism that exists and this one chain ecosystem, and we're going to bring it all together under one umbrella. And I mean, we're going to flourish. And I've pitched probably over 20 something spaces to maybe a dozen different projects, and I've only ran into one space that was toxic. Everyone else not only let me pitch about PAW, they asked me about my project and what I was doing. And a lot of them are interested in hearing what I had to say. So, I mean, I'm building these bridges. I recommend everyone else out there, if you got some free time, just hop into space and listen to another project. Get up there, get on the floor, let them know, like, hey, I'm in this PAWChain project. Let them know about it. Give the follows. I probably added 140 followers in the last 3 days. It's been the quickest way to get the word out on PAW and learn about a bunch of other projects. I'm in multiple Telegrams and Discords now. I got on the Shield Tank space on the PAWChain boys too earlier in the week with Ian and the Moon King, and that went very well. And I think they're both following the main account now. So, I mean, this stuff works, guys. I've been doing it all week. I wish I had more time to do more of it, but I'm gonna keep getting after it and keep spreading the word, because I mean we're on it. We're sitting on a powder keg right now, and we're just waiting on that tech. And when we get it, we'll have it in our back pocket. So when I have these pitches, I can show them, be like, hey, why don't you try our faucet? Check out what we're really doing. This is really happening. I was in one space that the guys they couldn't even comprehend the scope of what we were building. I started digging in. They started asking me a bunch of questions, and I started explaining the ZK EVM, the ZK rollups on the L2, a bunch of the other tech we had going on, and the guy they couldn't even believe it. It was all one project. So like this is expansive. It's going to take some time to all come together. There's going to be bugs in the beginning. Like these things are going to get worked out. It's going to be constantly improving. Jeff was talking about a DeFi loan protocol. I know that's going to be on there. Like all this stuff you can think of, like 21 said it perfect, that is available in a CEX, we're going to have on PAWChain and then some with cutting edge tech. Our liquidity eventually is going to be similar to Uniswap V4 liquidity. I mean, it's just going to be the top notch, cutting edge stuff, best of the best. And I couldn't be more proud to be representing this community every single day, every single week. I have no doubts about it that we're all going to make it. And it's going to be one hell of a ride.
Thank you, Brian. Yeah. So you did 20 spaces during the week, or was it on one day?
It
It
was
was
like
a lot.
throughout the week. I lost track at 20. I know it was more than that. It was throughout the week since Monday.
All right. Well, we're gonna go with what JT said earlier. You 1,000. There you go. For sure. Love it. So yeah, I couldn't hear I couldn't listen to all of the most of them. I'll just spend my weekend trying to go back to the killer whales one and the whatever I can. But if you can post it here on the jumbotron, please do so. I was looking for it earlier and I got disconnected. So if you can do it, put it up there so people can go listen to it. Um, so it definitely you are giving us a great example. No, we want the marketing, we want watching, we want other products to talk about us, to get to know us. We need to put the work. We have to you work on it as a community. So glad you're doing it. I'm so glad you're doing it, and just making yourself an example on that. And yeah, absolutely. Um, let's see. So I know 21 Paw's been having a hard time coming
Can
in
you
and out.
can you hear me, Annie?
Yes, I can. Can you
Okay,
guys?
okay, cool.
Can you please thumbs up on that?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like it.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
I hear you. You were coming in a little broken for a minute.
All right. They're good. All right. There we go.
Okay. So how do you want to do this, 21?
It's up to
Do you
you.
want to get
We've got
coming?
we're coming up on the hours for 5:03. So if you want, if we don't have any questions or any concerns or any new speakers that are coming up, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and start closing thoughts. It always takes us a while to kind of make our way around, so
Uh,
we'll go ahead and kick into closing thoughts. But then if you still have any questions, concerns, comments, or please feel free to still come up and bring them up. We're just going to go ahead and start to kick it off
uh,
since it takes us a minute.
Go ahead.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
May I have a final word with you?
What's that?
In fact, I do not understand everything you are saying because my English is weak. But all I can say is that I support this project on Twitter X, and I am very uh, proud to be with his wonderful family. Thank you, my brothers. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, that was so
All right.
beautiful. Thank you so
Well,
much. Appreciate it.
thank you for being here. Thank you. We appreciate you for spending the time with us very much, and it was great to have you here with us today. So we appreciate you. Thank you, and that'll kick
Um,
us off. Yeah, that'll kick us off. If you want, Annie, we'll go ahead and just
mhm.
start with JT if you want. We'll start with JT. Then we'll drop down to Sir Shields. We'll go ahead and kick off closing thoughts, guys. What you got for us
Yeah, I
today?
mean, just shout out to the community. It's really impressive what's going on with Surtech over there. All the voting, everybody putting in their dedication. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Fafo. I don't see him, but pretty awesome for him to do this giveaway. You know, get people engaged, get the community moving. So yeah, just awesome. I'm on for the ride, man. Finally starting to feel like I'm not gonna miss out.
There you go. There you go, man. It's great to always have you here with us every Saturday, man. And thanks for always stopping by and sharing your knowledge and contributing. And we definitely appreciate it, man. Keep up the good work on the front lines too. You do great stuff out there. All right, Mr. Sir, what you got for the closing thoughts this week, brother? It's great to have you, man.
Thanks. Yeah, I just like to say thanks to everyone here, all of the speakers and all of the listeners. Tiger, it was great to hear from you. Sorry, I might be speaking a bit quickly, and like you said, it's difficult to understand, but we all appreciate you too, and everybody who just comes and shows the support. So thank you for that. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I mean, we're in the home stretch here for the 50,000 votes on Surtech. So best of luck to everybody, myself included. I could really use that 50 billion, but it's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out and who walks away with the prize. But I think I said this earlier, or maybe in the Spanish space, we're all winners in the end because this is going to help the PAW project get more Surtech services covered. So good job, everybody. Just keep doing what you're doing. Oh yeah, and Brian, sorry, Brian. I didn't really get to keep up with you with all of the spaces you went to, but holy cow, man, that's wicked. That is absolutely terrific, and I really appreciate you doing that. And I have heard you in a couple of spaces. You're very well spoken. You're very knowledgeable. You're presenting Paw as a community and a project in an excellent way. Same goes to Crypto Lounge. Everybody who takes the time to talk in spaces. But yeah, man, that was just absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for doing that. I personally really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to do that. And again, this is for everyone in the space and the speakers and Annie and 21 every week doing this. But I know, Brian, you yourself had mentioned before, you do have a very busy schedule and whatnot. So that's a lot of spaces, a lot of spaces to get into. And the results, like you said, just absolutely amazing and mind blowing for the people that you're talking to, and explaining it to them. Right? It is mind blowing. It's revolutionary. So yeah, that's it for me. Closing thoughts. Best of luck on the voting, everyone. Have a great week, and uh, try to get in on the Discord if you can. I think Crypto Lounge said That's where most of the information usually breaks in terms of what's being released or whatever. It does make its way around through X and Telegram and whatnot. But if you haven't joined the Discord, please do it. So that's it for me. Thanks everybody.
Cool beans, cool beans. Thank you so much for joining us again, sir. It's always great to have you, man. It's great to be on the front lines with you, and please keep up the good work, man. You do some great stuff out there, and it's always a pleasure to have you, brother, and be out here with you. Thanks again. All right, we'll circle back to you real quick, Brian, and then we'll go on to Crypto Lounge for closing thoughts. But did you want to say a few things for closing thoughts, Brian?
Yeah, absolutely. First, first thing, closing thoughts. I would just like to welcome all the new listeners that are. This is their first space on the Paul Community Hangout. Thank you very much for coming. Everyone in the room, if you guys don't already, let's follow each other. It's the best way to get the word out, to like keep updated on goings ons and what's going on with the project. So everybody in the space, give each other, make sure everybody's got a follow. I'm going to keep grinding on these spaces as much as I can, keep networking, building with other communities, listening to what they're building, telling them how we can help them out, and just going to keep moving the project forward. And I just want to send a reminder to everybody that you know this is the tough part, of investor. It's waiting, especially when you're investing in new tech. Like I understand like some of the frustration, the impatience. Like we all, everybody here feels it. Like and some people get more frustrated than others, but the devs and the team has never given us a reason to doubt them. Like they're going to deliver this to us. They're going to deliver it working, and we're going to be able to show this thing around. And that's when I think the strength of our community, because I think our community is second to none. I think it's going to really show through is when we have that tech and we start getting that word out. It's just going to blow the doors off of people, and this thing is going to be a flood, a runaway freight train that just ain't going to stop, guys. Like this hasn't even begun yet. Buckle up. It's going to be a hell of a ride.
It will, man. Great words, and great points. And always, thanks, Brian, for joining. Doing all the work you do to spaces, man. Thank you for being on the front lines, contributing. Great fucking great freaking contributing member. All apologies, sorry guys. Great contributing community member, man. And we couldn't thank you enough for that. And yeah, it's always great to have you on, man. So definitely thank you for spending a Saturday with us, and always appreciate the contributions, brother. All right, we'll go around to Mr. Crypto Lounge, and then after that, we'll come up to you, or yeah, I guess we'll jump up here to you, Miss Annie, after Crypto Lounge. But what you got for closing thoughts, brother?
Yeah, we're coming up on it. So, what do we got? 92.86. I think we'll be at 93 really soon. I'm
Yep,
talking
yep.
the actual Certec score. So I think we're gonna get to who's up there? I think the open, whatever that is. I
No,
think
no,
we're
we
gonna
took
flip that one.
no, we took Open Network. Hang
We
on, let
flipped
me
that
tell
one?
you. Yeah,
Okay, let me
let
see.
me tell you one second.
Oh yeah, we did. We did. So that leaves Trust Wallet. I think ApeCoin went up a little bit. I mean, we're climbing.
Sorry,
This is
Open did go back above us by a few points, by
okay.
point, like a point four or something like that, and then Trust Wallet is our next big contender.
Yeah, that's 18 and then ApeCoin. It's going to do okay. It's going to do okay. We're not even fully deployed. We're not even deployed yet. So, and we're like sitting real nice with the big boys. So, and you see Sandbox up there. I think we're going to get them too. So, again, guys, I always tell you about wallet safety. Watch out. It's getting bad out there. It's getting really rough. So, watch out in the TG too as well. Don't get caught up in those scams. I seen a Paw scam the other day. They literally ripped the logo. So just be very careful, especially when the as I say the Maserati comes out of the garage. You're going to see that a lot more too. A lot of people are going to try to take your paw, and they're going to do it in different ways. So just be mindful of that, and as well stay in tune with the movement too, guys. When we're on X, I love saying it, and I can't say this more. Every time I freaking log on, guys, pause everywhere. So if you don't think we have that presence, you might want to look again. It's pretty predominant. So, and again, don't forget Discord as well, and be safe, guys. All right, we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you, Crypto Lounge. And if you haven't already, please drop Crypto Lounge a follow. As Brian said, follow everybody, but and definitely follow our host, our beloved host, PAWChain. But Crypto Lounge, that's from him and his buddy Waddy. They do some great YouTube content. I'm a subscriber. I try to tune in as much as possible. If not, you can always catch the recordings. But it's great to listen to. I've learned quite a bit from about crypto in general from just that platform itself. So yeah, definitely highly recommended, and always appreciative for being a part of Paul, man. We definitely thank you and salute you for that. But yeah,
Absolutely, brother.
I'll give my closing thoughts really quick. I'll keep it simple this week. It was kind of a small, short space. You know, we didn't really have too much jumping off the pages, but that's because there's more to come. It's not going to be a banging space every week, and that's because we're building. You know, there's things being done on the back end that's going to be happening. You know, if you get, we're not running a carnival. You know, we're not trying to attract you every weekend with these big fun, light filled rides and dangly, sparkly things. You know what I mean? It's in the carnival, so we're not going to have something fun packed for you every weekend. But what we're doing is building a quality product that is revolutionizing the crypto space. So at the end of the day, those words are the ones that ring true. You've heard about some of the technology today. Go look around. Go join some other spaces and see who else is screaming ZK rollups. See who else is screaming eight core members or dev or eight dev core devs or KYC. See who else is screaming. You know, we just topped BNB network. Our search and score continues to rise. See, see what other projects are building to move the entire space forward, and just and not to try to shield you on them, but just to kind of give you a reference of where you're at in the crypto space. You know, like they said, be aware of your surroundings. So it's not bad to go out and listen, see what other projects are doing, and see how blessed you really are to be here. You know, I mean, this is really a great project, and the more we learn about crypto, and the more we learn about project, the more bullish you should become on this project itself. Because PAWChain is not simply building to pump the Paw Swap token. PAWChain is building to innovate and revolutionize the entire crypto space. What everyone in this space has been used to for the past 3 or 4 years are projects that are building to make one, maybe two tokens, moon, and pump, and that's it. So they use words like utility, they use words like adoption, they use words like it'll come back to you in some kind of way. But that never happens because they're not building for the space. They're building for their themselves. I ain't gonna say themselves. They're building for, like, we hear the thing about Maxi and being on one chain. They're building for that specific project. They're building to move that project, forward as a whole, which is cool. That's crypto. Crypto's made to sell, but that's not what PawChain is doing. PawChain is a project that's moving an ecosystem forward as a whole, which in turn is pushing the entire crypto space forward. So if we win, we eat good, everybody eats good. And that's the kind of table and that's the kind of dinner that PawChain wants to host for everybody. If we're eating good, then everybody's eating good. And that's what it's all about. That's how you move a space forward. And that's why you see so much passion in this project, because it's not about just pumping a coin. It's about moving the space, about pumping the space and pumping the knowledge, pumping the education. So like everybody said, do your wall of maintenance, keep everybody educated. We are our brother and sisters keepers. Keep an eye out for each other. Make sure we stay safe and just stay learning, y'all. Stay learning and keep spreading the good word of Paul. And that's I'm going back up to you, Miss Annie. You got it, baby.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Oh, hi, Brian. So Brian has his hand out. Before that, let me just check something really quick. Pengo, can you unmute and say something? Just to make check. Can you guys can hear him? Pengo.
Looks like Pango's just a listener
I,
now.
I,
I
yeah,
I
he's not a
cannot hear him.
speaker.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't. It says listener on my end.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
here.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pengo. I don't know what's going on. So he's showing on his end that he's a speaker and he's been waiting. Uh, but I can't. So sorry. Yeah, I don't know what to do. He left and came back again, and he shows as a speaker, but he just we can't see him. Um, sorry. Well, hopefully it's fixed. But Brian, go ahead.
I just wanted to jump in on what 21 said. That was so well spoken, man, and so true. Um, we are excited because of the knowledge. And I've put in so much learning in these last 10, 11 months. And when you compare it to other projects that existed in the space and that exist now, that's what gets me excited. That's what makes me bullish on this project because it's like nothing else out there. And that's just the truth from the learning, from the knowledge. In 21, thank you so much for all you do. That was so well said, man. I hope you have a great week. Sorry, I just wanted to jump in and say that was wonderful, man.
No worries, man. I always appreciate it, Brian. Always appreciate it, Brian. You do the same, brother. We'll talk soon, man.
Oh, well, so sorry. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed at Elon out there. You're not letting Pengo speak. So sorry. Just yeah. I'm so sorry, friend. Hopefully next time. But yeah, what was I gonna say? So
I'm sorry, y'all. That just she always y'all don't understand how much I laugh at Annie. Like Annie makes me laugh the whole time. We're getting ready for the recap. We're joking and laughing, and then we come on air, and the whole time I'm just sitting over here chuckling with Annie, especially when she starts going off and rambling. I mean, I love it to death. Do your thing, girl. Go ahead.
oh my gosh, 21 plus. Am I a joke to you? no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No, well, it's just I love these spaces when we come together. Either what when on Thursday with Fafo, Butluck, and Crypto Lounge, Brian, Wadi, who else? Sergio Salad, U21, and JT. Some also who else? Delusia. A lot of us can make it there. Um, and on Saturdays on these spaces that we do every week is a recharge, right? It's not the same as just being tweeting about Paul or commenting or posting or being on Discord. It's not the same when we just have a conversation, right? Talking and exchanging ideas and getting to know how's everybody doing. Just to hear that voice, it makes a huge difference. um Making sure that nobody's alone. We're not alone. We're working, everyone in a different time zone. We have our own in real life activity. Well, it's a real life we're talking, right? I don't know why we say in real life, but we have other things going on. We have family, we have work, we have errands, we have so many things. And just to for us to make a little a time where we can just sit down, relax, just talk about how the week is going, why we're looking to brainstorming, like what Brian is trying now, like 1,000 spaces in a week. I'm gonna continue with the 1,000 looks because that's it, feels like it, right? It feels like that, like Ryan is like jumping on every space that's just out there when he has the time. And I know a lot of you guys too also do that, based on their availability. So one space at a time, one space at a time. And everything is very well appreciated. Like we have Tiger today coming. Tiger, thank you very much for being here. Um, I know I talk fast. I'll just slow down next time because I know it's hard. When I came to the United States, it was, I mean, in our countries, they teach us, okay, since you're in middle school, now they're doing in elementary school. They teach us how to read, translate, uh, write, English. But when you hear someone speaking, not your fellow classmates or your teacher, is so different. I will have to tell people, can you please just slow down a little I'm trying what can you repeat that again, but it's just a little bit slow, right? So I could understand them. And you get used to it. So the more you listen and you repeat back, answer back, etc., so it gets better. So and we're doing Spanish spaces before this one, and hope we get more space in different languages later on. So this is all the community working together to make them happen. um so you never know, maybe we'll have there on a um Iraqi space. Maybe you will be the host. It's just it's nice to think about these things that could happen later on. But yeah, we definitely have so many communities. We have everyone different uh platforms, and from all around the world. And yeah, I mean, I get excited. I get excited about talking to communities. It's crazy, and hopefully we get bring more later on. We did a Spanish and a German AMA, Iranian, Chinese. Um, we're always looking forward for the next one. So, well, and I'm so glad everyone is here because you make uh, it helps me, right? I'm not trying to be selfish, but it helps me to continue, like, recharge for get ready for the next week, for this coming week, and I hope it helps everyone else. I know you guys, you know, you like it. I know you. Go ahead, JTV. Go ahead. You have your hand up.
Yeah, that was really well put. I just wanted to tie in for the second on that. I know there's multiple different language channels inside the Discord, and I don't know how many people speak in the Iranian one, but you can lead the way. You can be the guy that's in there, speaking and stuff. Maybe we find somebody who can translate. I know there's a lot of translators, out there on Twitter and stuff. So yeah, they're breaking down the language barriers there.
Sorry.
No, well, don't say sorry. No, but you said you're from Iraq, right? Not Iran.
I I will learn English in the future. I am an electrical engineer from the University of Technology in Baghdad, Iraq. And I will always be with you. Thank you very much, my brothers. Thank
Nice. Electrical engineering. Oh, that's great. Well, we have a lot of engineers here, huh? I know some of you guys are always trying to find a solution. No, that's the main thing about engineering. You find a problem and you find the solution for it. You fix it. So I like that. That's my background too. So it's like something's going on. Like I gotta find, jump in and see, can I do something about it? Can we brainstorm it? Let's fix it. So love to hear that. I love it.
Hello.
And oh my gosh, so we have Suzuki. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, 21. I know we're trying to close, but it's okay. Hello, friend. How are you?
Hi, Annie. Okay. It's the first time you're probably hearing my voice, but just two things. My status kept saying listener only. I'm on a Windows PC on the browser, and all I did was click on the mic, and all of a sudden I was on. So I guess that's working for whoever it was that was having. I think it was Pengo that was having a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
all
you.
I did was click on the mic, and even though it said, like I said, I was just a listener. I clicked on it, and all of a sudden, I didn't realize you approved my conversation. Uh, so that's that. And second is I'm also my first language is I was born and raised here in the United States. I come from a Spanish background, and I feel the same way about Spanish when it comes trying to translate into Spanish. Talking about crypto to my wife who is from South America, um, when I'm trying to explain the whole thing to them, and I see a big giant gap down there, specifically talking about Colombia, when it comes to this space, to the whole crypto, and trying to figure out how to get Paul introduced to Colombia before everybody else does.
That's nice. Invite her to the space. We have on Saturdays before this
Oh
one.
no way, that will not happen. My wife is anti crypto.
Oh yeah, I was too, I guess. But you know, when Elon started talking about Doge, that's how I'm like, wait, what is he talking about? Because I used to, like, I have a lot of patches of this stuff, launches and rockets and stuff. I'm not a
Yep.
groupie though. Okay, just
Oh,
letting you
my
know.
wife is I can't stand Elon. I'm sorry. But yeah, I go back to crypto from 2011 before most people even knew what it even was. So my wife was in it with me. Uh, we got rugged so many times that I can't even bring up the word crypto in her presence without getting some sort of a dirty look.
Oh yeah, I know. I have yeah, a lot of even talking to my Uber driver once, like, oh no, yeah, about this one, and never again, never again. He said, like, I see it. I had a friend, same thing. Oh, are you gonna, continue investing? Like, no, after this, I'm done. Like, we were just one try,
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
but yeah, that's the whole point. PodChain is coming to make that easier to understand, like Pakishi said, right? From a newcomer, a novice, to um a person that is a professional trader, like, I guess, like, they're day trader, etc. Professional crypto, that's their profession, right? So um yeah, that's pretty much what poaching will come and close that gap. And uh thank you for doing that, helping your wife understand, little by little about crypto. It's gonna take time. For me, without I'm the head of my household, my little family here. And then, I see the potential in crypto, like, okay, wait a minute, so I don't have to have another job to, fulfill the needs of my household. I can make a living, like, you know, well, another source of income, and have more time with my daughter. And, or just, it looks brighter, the future. So,
got my son here who's also listening. Well, he's playing with his computer games, but he was also asking me what is this paw thing going on in the background behind him. So I started explaining it to him. Right now, he's more up to speed about PAWChain than my wife ever cares to be. Um, but my wife isn't. She pretends she's not listening when I'm listening to all the paw spaces, or crypto lounge, or all the other influencers that I partake on a daily basis. She pretends she's not listening, but she's up to speed. She just doesn't want to open up her wallet for it anymore. Um, but I myself am not a trader of blockchain. I'm more of a holder, hodler, or a hogger, whichever one you feel more comfortable with. And I do that with HRM and a few other tokens that are in the space under the project or will be involved in the project. That's where I stand with all of this. Um, and I specifically listen a lot to I know NFA, not financial advice, to Mike and Wadi and the likes of them. And I appreciate everything they do on a daily basis. And I'm more grateful for everything that the pod devs are doing behind the scenes. I'm in touch with Brian, was in touch with Effie for a little bit there. She's the one actually who got me into it, into Paw. Um, and I try my best in my little circle here on Northeast to educate people as much as possible, and I plug HRM and PAW on a daily basis.
wow. Thank you for sharing that story. I would always love to hear how, um the community heard about PodChain, right? And so we can say thanks also to that person that you knew PodChain from. Like, thank you, Effie, for, being a way for, for you to to know about Paul and Brian. Thank you so much, everyone, for everything you guys have done until now, and for what's to come. Right, the future is bright. And Brian, go ahead. You have your hand up.
No, I just wanted to jump in on something you said, Annie. Suzuki, man, it's a pleasure, dude. I always like chatting with you. Thanks for coming up and telling your story. Annie, you said about providing a new way of income in other than like a daily job, and I just want everyone in here to know there are so many ways to make passive income in crypto on blockchain if you just put in the time and are willing to learn. And I personally do liquidity providing. It's something that I do to supplement my income right now. I do some staking platform, definitely on paw. And I welcome anyone, if you have any questions or are interested, just DM me. Let me know. I'm more than willing to help people get into this side and supplement their income, get passive income. If you know what you're doing, it is a wonderful, wonderful way to make good, solid money that pays a lot better than traditional investments. You know, we're just in early on this tech right now, and if you understand this tech, you can make money and you can make money safely. So I just wanted to say that, Annie. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brian. And yeah, let me see. And you're talking about the LPs, right? Forming the pools, those liquidity pools on Uniswap, for example, right? Just an example. Um, yeah, they came together. For few members of the community came together, put a document together for the rest of the community. Anyone would like to try it and right get um, passive income, right? So I mean that's why we all that's what I'm looking forward with PAWChain to delegate my paw to get that, and you know just building a future for my baby, and I and yeah, I just I wish more people would know about PAWChain right now, that would like you guys keep I keep hearing it and we keep saying it, it's we're early. We haven't, not even the beta is public yet. It's soon to be mainnet. um the possibilities, it's just amazing, to be part on a project that we're like, again, we're early. You go on Certic, we're up there with the big ones, and this high score silver KYC batch, and being a micro cap project, which that shows so much potential. And just look for other projects, that L1 projects, that compare them before and after they launch their mainnet. So just to give you an idea and what the possibilities with PAWChain are. So I want to keep it longer because I know we have to finish the close the space, but just a reminder, what we do here, this is a community hangout. This is the members coming together and sharing stories, sharing feedback, brainstorming, etc. We just leasing the space from PAWChain. And um, if this is just information to you, have questions, we'll help you. We'll help with the answers. If we don't have it at the moment, we'll come back to you and and provide them. So nothing here is financial advice. We're not financial advisors here, but we do give you the tools and information where to find it, to so you can make your own um, you know um, conclusion, your own decisions. You do your research. I know some people don't like those terms. Do your own research, but it comes down to that. So uh, just that, and make sure you stay safe. Don't click on any suspicious links. There's a lot of things going on Twitter. Uh, Accounts hacked, and people that follow those accounts for alpha, right? They click on this link that should be fine, but then they get their wallet the wallet's drawn. So uh empty, right? They still your token. So just be careful. It's your money. Take care of it. Follow good practices. I think Hayes call it wallet hygiene, if I'm not mistaken, or hygiene wallet. No, wallet hygiene, right? I like that. Sorry. Just be careful, mindful. Just be careful. Okay. Um, what else? There's so many things that you have to look for in this world. It's a lot of scammers out there. Just be safe. Um, thank you all for coming, and we're gonna go ahead and close the space.
Uh,
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead.
Yes, I want to say one last word. So I can go to sleep because it is now 2 o'clock a.m. and I have work tomorrow. I am very, very ashamed of my lack of understanding of your words. Thank you for being so kind to me. See you soon, my family.
Uh, thank you very much, Taya, again for being here and for your um good wishes. Same to you. Thank you. Blessings to you and your family as well. And well, you have a great night, everyone. Great weekend. An amazing start of your week. See you next week, next Saturday.